Have you ever tried to achieve a goal and you couldn't figure out why can't I make this happen? Well, I'm about to tell you. Hi guys, I'm Leah. I'm a working mom, multi-passionate, and I'm trying to make all of those passions happen. Um, I'm out running errands again today. I forgot the clip that goes with my microphone, so we're not going to drive holding this. So we are in between errands. I went to get my oldest son some socks. I've also got my co-pilot today. Avery, can you say hi? He was he is not feeling very well today. So we have been rolling together. Um, so goals, feeling stuck. Why is this happening? Right? So there's a couple of different reasons why we get really stuck in the process of achieving our goals. A lot of our goals make sense. A lot of our goals are aligned with what it is that we are really want in life. But we can often hit a wall whenever we're trying to make it happen. And I've come across, and I've experienced this. This is something that's actively happening in my life right now. So there's a couple of things that I have noticed or that I've come across and that I've learned and gathered, and I'm distilling them down for you. If you could identify why you're not making your goal, then it's easier to address it. So let's talk about it. Number one, your goal is actually not aligned with who you are. Alignment is something that I've been working with recently. And it's like, okay, is what I say I want really truly what I want? Is it something that I want? Is it something that someone else wants for me? Is it something that I've been told that I'm supposed to want? And there's something inside us that refuses that dissonance. If we are achieving a goal because someone else imposed it on us, it's going to be a lot harder to achieve that goal. If we are trying to lose weight because someone else told me I was supposed to, if you are trying to get a promotion at a job that you don't actually love and you don't actually want to be deeper in that organization, it's going to be harder to do that thing. So I think the first question to ask ourselves is the goal that I'm pushing towards truly aligned with my desires and who I am? And if that's the case, if that's not the case, then maybe readdress what goal you're setting. Number two is limiting beliefs. I read a book that my sister recommended to me called The Upper Limit Problem by Gay Hendricks. And it talks about that often problems come up or things break down, you don't meet your goals, you have all these obstacles that come up because your success comes against a limiting belief that you hold about yourself. So if you're like, man, I'm going to lose 15 pounds and I'm going to gain muscle and I'm going to, whatever. But in your mind, in your heart of hearts, you say, I am not the type of person that looks good in a swimsuit. That's what you truly believe about yourself. Then you're going to sabotage that goal. Things will happen to sabotage that goal, or you allow things to happen. You'll call things in to block yourself. If you say, I'm an entrepreneur and my goal is to have, a 5-figure or 6-figure month, but you are secretly or subconsciously believe that money is tricky and I'm not the type of person that manages money well, or with more money comes a more complicated life. Something will happen, or you will subconsciously call in things to block you from getting to where you're going. That's what he calls the upper limit problem, because you set yourself a ceiling subconsciously. And whenever you're approaching getting out of that zone of comfort, something happens to bring you back. You might be reaching success and like making incremental steps towards your goal, and then something knocks you down. Oh man, yeah, trains on the tablet. But yeah, that goal, something happens to bring you back down. And that's what he calls the upper limit problem. And so I think that's the other thing is like, well, what limiting beliefs do you have that are coming against the goal that you say that you really want for yourself? If you can identify those limiting beliefs, then you can address them with things like affirmations and doing some deeper work to get to kind of push through those so that you can raise your tolerance for being outside of your zone of comfort. So, what limiting beliefs that you have that are really blocking you in this manner? The last one is fear. Just straight up fear. Fear of the possibilities of what's on the other side. So, in my personal example, is I've been working on a promotion at my regular job. Um, and I feel like I've had brakes on and actually kind of rushing towards it. What does a promotion mean? I was put up for the promotion, so that means that somebody thinks that I am ready for it. Um, they gave me an outline of what to do to make it happen, but I've been dragging my feet. And I think part of that is fear. Fear that maybe going deeper into this career is going to limit my autonomy, is going to limit my free time, it's going to limit some of the things that I feel really strongly about. Yes, a promotion means more money. It means a pay raise. It does not require me to work any more than I already do. Like, it really doesn't make sense, right? And so it really, like, there's really nothing that should keep me from wanting to do this, right? Except for this fear that's back here or under the surface that says, hey, what if you this doesn't actually make you any happier? What if you get farther into this career and you feel more stuck, like you can't change or pivot if you wanted to at some point. So I think that's one of the examples. Let's say you wanted to lose weight. Everybody always talks about wanting to lose weight, but you have a fear of being seen. Amen, light bulbs. If I lose weight, people will behold me. People will see me, and what does that mean? Attention is dangerous. Maybe something happened to you in your life. Maybe you were told that attention is negative, and being perceived, being seen is scary to you. So you want to lose weight, but then you subconsciously block yourself because you don't actually want to be seen. So fear of what's on the other side of that goal can block us from making our goal. The other, I always end up thinking of a bonus while I'm talking. The other one of the things that can block us, a bonus number 4, is cringe mountain. I heard this concept on another YouTube video, and I have adopted working with this idea. So we have such a fear of being cringe or other people judging us or thinking that we're silly for doing what we're doing. But many versions of success are on the other side of cringe mountain. We have to be willing to be seen trying. We have to be willing for people to maybe think that what we're doing is silly. I have felt strongly about processing my thoughts and making these videos because it's creative. It's a way that I process my own reality and the things that I'm working with, and I think that maybe someone else might benefit from the thoughts that I'm having too. Um, but I worry. I'm like, well, is somebody going to think that I'm being ridiculous? What if someone thinks that, Leah, you're a physician. Why are you doing this extra thing? This is so silly. This is dumb. These are the things that go through my mind. And sometimes I perceive other people thinking that I'm cringe, even though no one has said anything. Maybe they're thinking it, but that's fine. What if they are? What if somebody thinks I'm being silly? What if someone thinks that I shouldn't do this because it's dumb? Dumb is not a nice word, is it? It is not. So, but like, what does that matter? Like, it doesn't change the fact that I find this fun and exciting and engaging, and maybe it will engage someone else. So, don't let the idea of being cringe stop you from moving forward. So, those were four possibilities for why you might be stuck, why you might not be meeting the goals or making progress in the things that you say that you want, the things that you feel and believe in your heart that you want. Our subconscious has such a pull on our actions or our inactions. Think about it. Think about what things that might be blocking you. Are you aligned? Do you have subconscious fears about what's on the other side? Are you afraid of being seen trying? And if you can address those things, then maybe, just maybe, you will move closer and closer to your goals. All right. I hope this was helpful. Always a pleasure. And next time I won't forget my microphone clip so that I can actually drive while I'm doing this. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.